the music. But the only music I could find was like the old version. This is like the rickety old Judge Wapner version of the music right now.
Yeah. You can't hear it, but we're playing the old People's Court music.
Yeah.
It hasn't changed that much. It
hasn't, no.
I don't think so. Day 26 on Kiss FM. From the People's Court on WCIU.
The U.
Judge Milian is here. Everybody clap. Everybody claps for our guest.
Thank you.
You're a married lady and you're a lawyer and you could probably sue me for something, but you are fine.
No, I'll take that any day.
You are fine. I don't know what your husband does for a living. He might be like a wrestler or something.
He's a judge.
He's
a big judge.
That's
He's about
even worse.
6'1".
I saw a picture of your husband.
He's a hottie, isn't he?
He's gorgeous.
Yeah,
you guys are a really good looking couple.
I definitely married up.
Okay, but here's the thing, though.
No.
Like, I'm looking at a picture of you.
Evenly matched.
I don't know when this was taken, this picture of you, long ago.
I can't see. Where are you?
You look better now.
Oh, thank you.
Than you
Thank
did
you.
See that? You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, whoa. And that
That's because I'm in 3D right now in front of you and flirting with you.
But
That's why you think that.
That almost never happens in real life, though.
No, but
it almost never happens like that.
I think people are always better looking than they are in photos. I think so.
Not on TV, though. TV can do some amazing things.
Yeah.
Well, we got HD now.
I think TV makes it. It's true. It puts 10 pounds and 10 years on you.
It does.
It's really difficult.
I think so,
That's
too.
why I never watch myself.
Yeah.
That and because the one recurring thought is, what a witch every time I watch myself.
You have to
so
be,
I try not to.
Because these people are stupid on the show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes,
God
people are
bless
stupid
them,
on
right?
People's
Like,
Court.
God, if they have to be stupid somewhere,
They
let them
have
be
to.
stupid on my show.
Right.
You know?
I love it. You can see it weekdays at 1 and 4 on WCIU The U. So we have questions that people submitted because, we could sit here and talk about it's stupid. But we have real legal questions. And since you're here, we thought we would get to the bottom of some matters. So
Okay.
are you able to just is your legal knowledge so vast that it's just off the top of your head?
Try me. Try
boom.
me.
Okay, good. Here
Try
we go.
me. If not, how are you going to correct me?
Right, exactly. Who are we to know
I was gonna say,
any better?
That's what I said. I'm like,
No,
well,
but I
don't
find
the
that most
difference.
questions are pretty generic. They're usually the kind of things that people worry about. They're not going to be esoteric. So let's hear it.
Okay, from Stacy. My boyfriend and I live together. I think he's cheating in our bedroom.
Oh,
Can I
good
set
Lord.
up a security camera or tape recorder or something in our room without telling him, or is that invasion of privacy?
Okay. First of all, if you think that your man is cheating on you in your bed, I don't know why you're asking the judge of the People's Court for permission to do whatever it is you think you need to do to
Right.
find out. Because I'd be hiding in the closet and just
Right.
come right on out with a baseball bat. But, okay.
Wow, should a judge be giving that kind of advice? I don't know.
I mean, that is insanity.
But they told me on the People's Court that was
It's
okay.
bad enough that he's cheating, but in your bed, they're just some things that are just going to be excusable.
Right,
then.
right.
The answer is that is an invasion of privacy. To set up video cameras or audio cameras or anything else in the room is an invasion of privacy because you're not it's your room, but you are doing it in order to catch somebody else in a room that's also
What
theirs.
if you put a small sign that you could barely read outside the door?
Hide in the closet, woman, and catch him yourself.
Wow.
Red-handed. Better, red-handed.
Not
Then there's
even.
no violation of anything.
Not for nothing, but if you think your man is cheating in your bed, he's probably cheating in your
exactly.
bed.
That's the thing. If you finally have come to the conclusion that, first of all, if your man makes you feel like he might be cheating in your bed, it's time to, and you're not even married to him,
go.
Okay, it's time to go. It's time to give him
When
the
this
boot.
woman goes to court for manslaughter, are you going to defend her for free?
Okay, I meant the proverbial
Yeah,
bat.
yeah. Don't really.
baseball bat.
Hurt him with your words. You
Yeah,
know?
there you go.
Your bat words.
Let's see. My dad, this is somebody else. My dad has stayed at our house for the last 3 years, and he was getting ill, and we paid most of his medical bills, and he recently passed away, which is very sad. However, in the will, my siblings, we all get the same percentage of his estate. Can an even share of the bills be taken out of the money that they get?
All right. This is actually a very common and recurrent problem, and it's a problem that can be eliminated if the parent pays attention while things are going on and makes sure that one child doesn't feel that they've been taken advantage of at the expense of another. If he had taken care of it in his will, it could be done. But that child cannot take money that doesn't belong to them and say, you've got to give it to me because you guys didn't pull your fair share.
Right.
The children should have seen to it that there wasn't one more thing to fight about upon the death and inheritance of whatever it is that's coming to them. Everybody should have sat down as a family and planned it so that one person didn't feel put upon. But the short answer is no, you cannot, because if money that you chose to spend in the last many years, and that's good that you were the caring child and that you were the person who did that, but you cannot now take money out of the pocket of somebody else that if this issue was not accounted for in the will.
All right, that was kind of a wah-wah. Sorry about that.
So get the will in order is the bottom line.
Okay, now back to the sexy stuff. Sorry. My boss.
But I got to tell you, so many people have that problem.
I bet.
It's really common.
Is it really?
People come to me, people ask me questions all the time. I get this so often.
Really?
I heard about a friend who was just putting affairs together for a family member that had died, and the biggest problem was they didn't update their will. Like their will was so old and out of date.
I have a friend right now who asked me, who's a lawyer, and she just asked me for a wills lawyer.
Yeah, there were money going to people in the will that had already passed. So it's like you got to update that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. How do I make sure that my siblings don't screw me out of money? Is basically what that question is all about. My boss constantly calls me sweetheart, but only when no one else is around. One, does this count as sexual harassment? Two, how do I prove it? Sweetheart? They call me worse than that around here. Sweetheart ain't nothing.
Dude, we call you douchebag.
You're happy on a day when they call you sweetheart.
How about when my unnamed coworker, and there's only one, calls me a douchebag?
Yeah.
Can I sue her for that? Is that defamation of character?
A sweetheart is a hard one, right?
Thing. And I think it's completely harmless and that you should really get a backbone. But if it makes you uncomfortable, then just say something to him when he's saying that to you. Is it actionable? You're an idiot.
Right.
You're not going to sue somebody for the word sweetheart.
Right.
But there's
sweetheart and grabbing
can
a
you grab
boob.
that file? Or, hey, sweetheart, you're looking fine. There's sweetheart and there's
why
sweetheart.
does the guy have to grunt? Why does he have to grunt and shrug? Why does every sexually harassing man?
Because he's a big monster.
Get like this.
It's never Brad Pitt sexually harassing you.
Okay.
It's some
If
creepy
it's Brad
old
Pitt,
guy.
you're not going to be asking
I was
this
gonna
question.
say.
Please call me sweetheart.
Last one.
call
Judge
me.
Milian is here from the People's Court. This is the last one. We talked about this yesterday. Somebody called in and said that he was cheating with a married woman. Okay, so he's sleeping with a married woman. She's now pregnant. He believes that it might be his, but she says, I don't care. Either way, my husband I'm pretending as though it's over here and you need to get out of the picture. Does he have a legal right to call for a paternity test?
Absolutely. He needs to file.
And how do you approach that?
What you do, well, the first step he should take is asking her to do it. And
she won't do it, though.
Well, then she's an idiot because the next step he's going to take is to go to court. If he asks her to do it and she can, the baby's inside her, not inside her husband.
Right.
So she can kind of get this done, without him knowing. But if she chooses to make a spectacle, she can't just cut him off. If he can give a good reason why he thinks it's his, and apparently he can, then he goes to court. Wow. He files a case, and she's going to have to come in, and the husband, she's going to get served at her home, and
so she can kind of moderate how this information comes out.
Yes.
Unless by cooperating.
She refuses to, by cooperating,
right.
And if she doesn't, then it's kind of a foolhardy move on her
part.
She's
mess.
trying to keep it secret. Well, that's what happens when you step out when you're married.
Insane.
Yeah, there are consequences.
Got these scandalous people, man. I'm telling you, and I love it. The People's Court weekdays 1 to 4 WCIU. Judge Milian, beautiful in person, hilarious, not holding back, and I'm hiring you for my lawyer if I ever get charged with manslaughter for hiding in somebody's closet, whooping an ass with a bat for cheating on me in my bed.
That's right.
I'm
That's
gonna remember
advice,
you
by the
told
way.
me to do it.
I like it.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
It's 8:34 on Kiss FM.